Here we go, guys. We are live. We got Young Buck in here rooting for the 49ers. You know, we're going to do this early because, hey, to be completely honest, I'm not going to lie. Just like Trent, Trent's a Packers fan. I'm a Bears man. But you know what? We both live in Michigan. And to believe that the Lions, this is as far as they've ever been in my life. It's as far as they've ever been. If the miracle happens and they manage to win this thing, I'm telling you, it's just crazy. So we wanted to go live early just to get this done because I want to make sure I don't want to not have the NFO. I want to be here. I want to be here for you guys, but I also want to see something that's only happened now twice in my life.
But yeah, hey everybody, what's going? We got Wayne. We got Musty in the house.
Wayne Deacon, we got Musty, we got Young Buck. Crazy. We're down to 2, but it says we got 3.
Well, I got it. I got it somewhat popped up on my computer, so we'll see how long that lasts.
That's what reminds me that I should actually put it up on my phone. I always forget about that. Always forget to do the little thing and just put it on my phone, let it play, because then I could comment everything through here.
You know, we got some good games going today. Had a lot of conversation about these games, and it'll be fun. As long as the refs don't ruin it, it'll be a good week. Be a good 2 games coming up.
The refs ruin it. That is completely what happened to the Lions. That is the history.
Well, I was talking to a couple people. Everybody's like, "Oh, the NFL scripted. The NFL scripted." I'm like, "We'll find out because if it comes down to referees causing it to be the Baltimore Frisco Super Bowl, I could see a big investigation being done on that, and that's one thing Vegas can't afford is a giant loss.
If it's scripted, the Lions are going to the Super Bowl. Because the NFL just said, and they would change the script for this. They just had the highest ratings in 12 years in the Lions playoff game. The NFL is amazed at how much money and the way the Detroit fans are traveling, the way they're viewing, and how they're following, and it's giving them a growth. Anybody, if you were scripting this, is going to be like, wait a minute, pull the brakes. We put these teams, we thought it was going to be the best game. This is what we're trying for. Why is this team shattering all the records? Let's throw a switch, throw a bone, and see what happens. Because if you're doing it for ratings and you're doing it for scripting, you would switch that up right now. Johnny, Gotham, how you doing, guys? It's just, that's my thing, is why wouldn't you take Simon? It's crazy. That's my opinion. I don't know. Guys, we can talk football all day. We can talk collectibles. What are y'all interested in? I mean, I did pick up, and I got sitting over here for Mr. Reef. I'm waiting for him to show up. I got the black light handmade by robots that we found for him. Brandon! My nephew, Brandon Van Sicklet. He said they already flipped the script. That means the Lions are going.
Well, we got to wait. You got to watch the pregame show, and if everybody picks Frisco, Lions have to win. That's how it works. So. That's how I
right now, San Francisco without Samuel's going to play, but he's hurt. And if the Lions, if this is true football, they lay a good hit on Samuel, he's not going to stay in the game.
So Debo is good chance of coming out. Then you also have McCarthy. See how he does with that hamstring. So.
Yeah. The fake rugby, right, Wayne? Right, I get it. Wayne's one of them soccer hooligans. You do remind me of one of them soccer hooligans from Euro Trip, Wayne.
Well, that's probably why he likes Ryan Reynolds so much. He's got his own soccer team.
Yeah. Wayne Deacon, oi, oi, oi! Rugby, man. Yeah, it's been crazy. I just went to RA, didn't even realize he called me. He's like, you got stuff here. I'm like, no, because the way work switched everything around. Dude, you don't even want to know the way they messed up so bad. You want to talk about weird management. You would think you're building out, right? My wife laughs because yes, afternoon, we want to watch a football tonight, Anthony. And you're building out. You have to make so many units. You pick how many you're going to build, right? You think with everything you'd make sure you have the parts? So I said, you think you would. They didn't make sure we had enough parts to build the cars. And just like with us, people have to tear down the cells. They're switching down the old stuff to the new stuff, and they're switching them out, and they shipped them out to the vendors who are going to be supplying those to the people for the rebuilds and that. And they didn't make sure we had enough parts. So then all of a sudden the machines are in transit. They're trying to get parts back to the supplier so we can get parts made because we didn't make sure we had enough to build out. So literally for 2 days, we said and did nothing.
Well, so that's kind of like in our boat because we get so many new products that come in and they're like, oh, hey, yep, we need to push this new product out. Well, we don't have it yet. And then when we finally do get it, it's always a matter of, yep, we'll send it out to the stores and it comes right back. And they're like, well, how come the store doesn't have it? Well, you didn't double check to make sure it's in their system.
Yeah.
Why can't that automatically be done?
And if you take it there and they can't put it in the system, they got the new product and can't even sell it.
Yep. So at that point, they don't take it. So just big giant trip.
Wayne gave me a great idea here. Mr. Beacon said the next vacation we take, we should go on our own and leave the kids. I'm like, that'd be a good idea, but I don't think it's the same vacation.
No.
Although my kids are big enough now, Wayne, I'll tell you, we went to the water park. They're like, do we got to stay here? Bye, Dad. They went and hit all the slides. I'm like, okay, see you guys later. We started doing, they got the little magic quest, and they're like, bye, we're out of here. See you later. We don't have to stay with you. We're going to run up and down. So we ended up just going around, doing our little thing, checking out the gift shops. We went to the mall. That's why it was me and the wife in the mall. None of the kids went with us. Went and did all that, checking it out. It was crazy. It would have been cheaper, but they didn't cost me that much. They were actually, once we got there, it was pretty easy. I didn't think to take the wife's waterproof camera, so I didn't get any video of anything when we were in the water park. But it was well needed, I'll tell you. I wouldn't want to do more than 3 days. The beds are totally different. My body hurt me for, here's still a little sore in areas, just getting used to being back and having your nice, comfortable bed. That makes all the difference in the world. Pop Tompkins, everybody getting ready. You got the wife making the stuff. We're doing sloppy joes tonight.
Did you see what he just pulled from GameStop?
Yep. The
Perfect
chase.
pull. I've seen it. I'm wondering if they've got more than 20,000 because every time I hop on Instagram, it's I got the chase. Well, how many more chases can there be?
Good
Is
question.
it 20,000 per state?
Woo, Brandon, you can bring those over to my house. I'll take wings and pizza. I don't have to have sloppy joes. You can bring them to my house.
Yeah.
Remember, I got the 55-inch high def.
Hey, what's up, B?
Well, yeah, I was wondering that, and I seen when we were there, I almost picked them up. I seen 2 more of the Venoms, Agent Venoms, and I seen 3 the Sonics. I didn't even know they were out at the time. Then since I seen those 3, everybody's been pulling the chase. I almost grabbed them.
Well,
and
yeah, because then I'm still waiting on my Agent Venoms to come through Amazon because that's a whole nother fiasco that I'll never buy from a certain company again. Let's just say that. Once I get my pre-order, I'm done with them. So
you find out which, and that's where, like I tell everybody, and I say, people think I'm crazy when I tell them, be careful when you buy off Amazon because that's where I got the fake from. My only fake pop that I ever personally bought was from Amazon.
One was, I'm going after the 8 Venom sodas. I already have a couple, trying to start for the chase. Watching Keaton's a fun video. He was like, hey, Justin reached out to me. Hey, on Amazon, they have them for like $8-9 a piece. Yep, I went ordered 2 of them. It was a supplier for this other company that's pretty reputable in the Funko community. Never shows up. I get a thing from Amazon saying, hey, this is lost in the mail. Do you want a refund? What do you want? Justin got the same thing with the company. I was like, all right, nope, just give me my refund. If it shows up, I'll keep them. So I was like, all right, ordered it again. This time it was directly through Amazon. So I was like, all right, they got them. Looked at them. I was like, sweet, they're here. Supposed to be sealed. I paid an extra $4 a piece for them. Opened them up. They were already open. So I was like, yep, nope, this is already open. Told Amazon, it's like, hey, this is false. I'm not paying. I mean, it was $13. I'm not paying $13 a soda that's already open. There's no chance
Right.
I chase. There's no nothing. This is an already open product. Sending it back. Like, do you want your refund or do you want more? I'm like, if you have some sealed ones, I'll take them. But don't send me open product.
Right.
So now I'm in a battle with Amazon because they're like, all right, well, here's a shipping label, ship them back, and at the same time we'll ship you 2 more. And if you don't get your product by February or something, then we'll have to charge you for them. Amazon got their sodas last Monday. I haven't got anything. So I'm in a battle with Amazon. So I'm like, this is straight from Amazon. So it's like, you can't tell me that you never got it because I can see the shipping label of when it was delivered to your warehouse.
Yep. Some of the stuff, as much as I like Amazon, there's times I don't like Amazon. It's a big, back forth fiasco. It gets kind of crazy. And I just don't know. I wouldn't want to have to deal with it. I ordered, when I first started collecting, I ordered a lot of things.
That's the only good thing is some of their Amazon exclusives, but now I just need $500 so I can go get this autographed.
From hearing what Bradley said with those furry content there,
yeah,
that sounded fun. I invited him if he gets home, jump in, just have a chance, But it's crazy when you see all the different things, the different cons, and those are what they charge. But unfortunately, people are turning around and flipping them. Why shouldn't they make the money? Why is it fair that we get their signature and they turn around and sell them for hundreds of dollars and make careers off it when it's off them? It's one of those.
Getting his autograph, I was like, oh, maybe you get it. But maybe for him is that maybe there get it personalized. So usually, if you get it personalized at a somewhat discounted price, because it's harder to sell it. And whether you got it personalized or not. So I was like, well, which I'm like, I took a chance.
That's the thing about those autographs that are crazy to me is I've been seeing a lot of people charging more for the personalization and the quotes. To me, that makes it more personal, and that's something you're not going to sell, getting those quotes on. That's what I don't understand. Now, some of the quotes are sellable, but most of the quotes that are based off what you like, not what somebody else likes.
Like I was in this raffle. Well, I was trying to do this raffle, and there was 2 pops that had autographs that I was interested in. I was like, okay. One I really wanted, the writing and signature was absolutely terrible. It was Beckett automated, but that's too monkey on it. And I'm like, how can you not go after something like that? Especially if it may only cost me, I think, like $8 or $10.
Gotham City said something. It's like when he first started doing pops, that people would buy a ton of them and then return the commons. He said they could be doing that with the sodas. People might have bought a ton of the sodas, took the chases, and then returned the commons. That sounds like something Amazon would get scammed on doing, and now they're trying to dump them on you.
Yeah. I mean, and I took the risk, and obviously if I don't get it, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to tell them to more or less, hey, nope, just give my money back. I won't deal with it. I know our FYE still has those sodas, but right now, that chase, I want it, but at the same time, I know I can get it off of Macari for like $30, $35. So if I don't get it this go around, I might just say, you know what, I'm just going to go buy it.
Well, that's a lot of the stuff. Looking at some of these chases, and I've been kind of glancing, and you can find them so many places so cheap, $35, $40. Some of them are 60 and 70. By the time you take the effort to actually get them, is it worth going out and chasing them or just buying them?
I mean, it's fun. Like I will say, opening a soda is fun for that gamble. But same time, when all right, at the store, that soda is $20. So I look at it as all right. Do I buy two of them and hope I get a chase, or hope I get two chases, or do I just say, hey, I'll save myself $5 and just go get the chase? Kind of like you look at your the new Ochako common chase set.
I
Okay,
can get that for $40 right now.
yeah, it's like what $36 off Chalice. I think
Chalice,
they have it $36.
Epic has it for 36. Epic Collectibles, someplace I
So that
forgot that I ordered from. So does Toy Tokyo. For $40,
yeah,
I can get the Chase combo, Chase and Common.
which to
But
me that tells me that there's ridiculous numbers.
what I did
It's
was
probably yep, we're doing.
I just had Andrew order me a whole case and said I'll take the whole case. I can order the Chase combo to him and it'll be like $40-$50. But the reason is I'll take a Chase and a Common. Both my daughters will take one of the commons because they like her. And that only leaves me two extra. And I do giveaways and different things like that.
Yep.
So getting rid of two pops isn't hard.
So
Who knows?
that's like I'm looking at. Yeah. But yeah, it's like I'm waiting for like obviously all the new stuff. It'll be interesting to see what the new Sonic stuff is like for Ryan's collection. But like the only thing I'm thinking of buying multiples of would be the Splinter soda if that ever
Did you see that
pops
duck?
up at Target.
Speaking of Sonic, the Pop Tompkins got a Five Below with the ducks in them. Did you see that, Sonic?
Yep.
I thought that was cool.
So did you look at our group chat? Did you look at our group chat? The All Might duck?
Yes, that one. Yes.
So on our media, yeah. So that's the company that does all those. So that's their All Might, and I saw that Spot Tompkins. I'm like, okay, everybody's doing this. I want to see what they have because I think it was somebody got the Grinch, like little mini Grinch one. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna go see where these are at, what they are. Found their website, and I was like, oh, there's little mini Grinch. There's Overwatch, I think something like that. I mean, Destiny. I mean, there's a lot of them.
They have all kinds of them. Really
Yeah, and they
cool.
all look good. I mean, they're all decent, high quality. They got minis, they got the regulars, they got plushies. I'm like, I mean, if they had a little bit more of what I collect, I'm like, I might just start getting some of these.
They're neat. They really are kind of neat. I forgot about them. I have somewhere I got my wife, I think one of the Ghostbuster ones. It was somewhere, something, I don't even remember where. But I totally forgot about those things. And then Pop had it, and I'm like, well, hey, yeah, those are kind of cool. It's.
And then you got the Jeffrey one. Yeah.
Reef.
Oh, here it is, Reef.
What up, fellas?
Just going early. Figured it's silly because last week when we talked in this game was scheduled for 3:00. They switched it to 6:30.
Yep.
I thought I was going to be able to watch the game.
Apparently, yeah, that's what I thought too. But apparently, it's everybody on the West Coast is having an issue with it. I'm like, oh, so they get a 3:00 game and we get a 6:00 game. Why is it everybody on the East Coast have to stay up?
We're switching it for other reasons. They want it to be a later game because of the viewing, more people. And
What up, Dennis?
they literally last game for the Lions was the highest rated playoff game in 12 years. That's why when everybody's talking about things being scripted, I said I think the NFL just flipped the script. I don't think it's rigged, but if it was, what type of person isn't going to look at their ratings and say, wait a minute, this team's traveling better. This team's giving us the highest numbers. This team's marketing way better. We can make more money off this than with that team. We need to switch up and get this team in here because we're going to make so much more.
Well, I'm waiting until they decide a lot of these playoff games are going to just all now belong to streaming services. Because Peacock have record numbers, subscriptions, and everything.
Right, and it would be. But the problem, what's going to happen is you're going to see a lot of people stop doing it. There was a lot of people that didn't watch that game. They didn't watch those early rounds. If they might be able to get away with it, but the later rounds, I think they would kill what's going on. I think it'd be one of the stupidest things.
But think about it. That game, 30% of everybody online watched the game. US is the world, 30% of the world watched the game. Yeah.
Your robot.
That's just ridiculous numbers.
You go outside and shake your antenna. Oh, see, I didn't know there was a Joker.
That's what I thought you wanted was a Joker. I didn't even know.
I thought they only released the Batman. That's what I'm saying.
See, and that's what's funny is I knew the reverse. I didn't even know there was a Batman until I went and looked. I knew there was a Joker.
Straight fire right there.
Now you got to watch my video to see the blacklight. That'll be out tomorrow with Pop Hunt.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Pop Hunt. Monday Pop Hunt will have these in it.
I watched your giveaway one today while I was eating my breakfast burritos.
Yeah, I kind of mixed up some stuff. And literally, we were on vacation. I threw that together as we got back, and all of a sudden the kids are like, Dad, we're over 4,000. You got to do a giveaway.
Congrats, man.
Crazy how quick it grew. Literally,
on up.
In 1 year, I went from fighting to hit 1,000 to being over 4,000.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's insane. I put them in the box. They had a little, they said they're not perfect, but they're not bad. That's why I said, for me, I'd be fine with it, but I don't know how they're going to ship to you. Nothing major. I mean, like, what was it? There's a couple little, like right there, you could just see a tiny, but it ain't anything bad. It's more right there.
Now, where was that one at? The Joker?
Sitting right beside both of them. Hot Topic. That's got a
they're both Hot Topics? Wow, man. That's crazy. I seen nothing about the Joker. Nothing. It was all Batman, Batman, Batman.
Well, Hot Topic have their thing just like with their exclusive for the Funkos. Normally, those are $12 to $13, like $12.99 at Hot Topic or $13.99. Those are $20 each. That was crazy to me to see that. I've never paid that much for a handmade by robot. Like I told my wife, I said, this works out perfect. Reef needs them. I don't know that I necessarily want to get them because we're fighting with space right now, and I'm trying to decide what to get rid of and how to redo things for space. I'm like, but this way I can get them, see the black light glow, and then send them to Reef. I don't have to worry about where I'm going to keep them.
Tell me where to send the money.
You know how I worry about that, Reef. Are you customizing stuff for me? Do you have stuff for me at your place? Do I ever worry about that with you?
Yeah, he's gonna look awesome. You know what I was thinking too is they did it sooner than they were supposed to, but the con's coming in Orlando on the 1st to 4th, and Johnny Youngbach's gonna be there. So I was thinking about getting the clear case, signed his name up top, have him write some little verses or whatever from Ichigo on the sides, and put my custom in that bad boy.
Be a good idea.
But it came sooner than I thought. I didn't think it was this soon. I thought it was going to be more Marchish.
I hear you. I goofed up. I thought Mr. Bradley went to a con today. I thought it was next week. I had talked about maybe going with him, and it was today.
Yeah, that sucks when it happens like that.
I haven't seen the Harley Gotham City. If they had a Harley Blacklight, then I would have had to have the Joker and the Harley, and I wouldn't have to worry about where to put those. They'd be in a little girl's room. There wouldn't even be a question about where those were going. I had to fight to keep my Blacklight deceased one. So that's when I got the second one. I'm like, haha, I get to pop. Too bad to be you.
Yeah, I still have them deceased.
Yeah.
Never got rid of them.
I got the deceased out of box sitting in front of my Joker Blacklight. So I have the Blacklight deceased out of box in front of the Joker in box. Because I don't know that T-shirt bundle one's ever going to be worth much, but I know that the Joker will be.
You know, I was gonna get that. They have a couple of them at my GameStop. I was gonna get it, even though it didn't have the right size shirt, because all I want is the pop.
Right. Most of those Pop T bundles, literally, the pop holds the value. That's why I take them out. I don't worry about it. Everybody's like, "Oh, I keep them sealed." I'm like, I don't.
Yeah.
The pop is amazing, man.
Which one? The
All the detail they put into this and everything about it. This thing is just, I mean, right down to the scratches on the leg right over there. The little details, all the blood. That thing is just really, really cool. I couldn't bring myself to put it back in box after I got it out. I'm like, this is sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
I didn't see it till Pop Tompkins. I knew it was coming, but I hadn't seen one. And then Pop got one, and then I started keeping my eyes out. Just like I seen, they had it all the way. You've been to the mall there across from Galactic Toys. Oh, they had that really, really high shelf.
Yeah.
That's where they had that 5-pack Ginyu Force. That's why I couldn't see how much it
did
was. Yeah. That'll be in the video. You'll see it.
But yeah, so I saw that, and then was it now you have the the new what is it, Goku metallic first Kamehameha T-shirt bundle coming out?
Yeah, it's gonna look just a lot like the thing.
Yeah, so now they have what, metallic, regular, glow in the dark, diamond. I think Flock's the only one left to do out of that one.
For Goku?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say it all the time.
I'm thinking about doing that too. Before they do, I'm gonna flock his damn outfit. I got the orange flocking.
All you got to do is Super Saiyan 4, the furry. That's all that is, a Super Saiyan furry.
Maybe glue me a tail up on there.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, that's what's coming this year, ain't it? Super Saiyan 4s?
I believe so.
At least I know they said Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, at least.
I think that's all they do with that clay. They just stick it right on that pop and it dries up.
Yep.
Make me a Saiyan tail on there. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Got them. I agree with you. If they had a Harley for that set, I would have the Joker and Harley. It was a joke I said for years, but as I get older, the more I believe it. As a kid, you love Batman, but as an adult, you find out the Joker's right.
Yeah, I don't too much like the Suicide Squad Harley.
That's the only one they had. They don't in the Handmade by Robot. They don't have any other one, do they?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I know my daughter has the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. Trent, you got that for her, didn't you? You found that for me?
Yeah.
That was the only one of those she has in the Handmade by Robots. Because I started trying to think, and I'm like going, I know I have a bunch of them. I had the Nightmare Before Christmas. I got the Maleficent. And I'm going through all the ones I have, and I'm going, and I don't know. I like the Handmade by Robots. They're really cool, but it's one of those lines that I just pick and choose, and I hardly buy as many as I should.
I think that chick's going to be at my con who plays her.
Margot Robbie?
Oh, yeah?
I know somewhere the Kelly Klukos from Big Bang Theory, she's been playing her in the animated series, and she's actually making appearances at cons. I think one of the ones by us I just seen she was supposed to be at. Or at least on my feed I seen her being at a con.
Yeah.
I thought it was one of the ones by us. I mean, that'd be kind of neat to have her sign one just because. So you got the Big Bang Theory, now she's playing Harley.
Well, is she the one doing the Harley and the Harley Poison Ivy cartoon? Or that's the newest one, I think.
The R-rated one that's on Harley.
Yeah. The Harley and the Poison Ivy show or whatever. Because they got their whole line of pops coming up this year, too.
Yeah, Gotham. That's what I thought. That's the only one I had. I'd never seen any other Harley in the Handmade by Robot. My daughter is kind of a Harley Quinn freak, so we got almost everything Harley Quinn. And she's particular on which one she likes too. There's some of them she's like, I don't like her. She's not my Harley. It's like my other daughter loves Wonder Woman, but she only likes the gal Wonder Woman.
Which one she like better though? She like the old Harley or the Suicide Squad one?
She likes Margot Robbie. And she was very, very happy to see that Harley was Barbie. Harley's Barbie, Dad. Look, that's Harley. Some of those things and the craziness are, yeah, it's out there. It's fun. I got so many things. You know what's weird is just like here, I just picked up the new Naruto line. I forgot that it was out. And that's what Andrew called. He's like, hey, you got some pop that was sitting here. I know you were on vacation. Ooh, you got a signed Harley. Is that by the original lady? That's cool. I just seen something on her. She actually did something else, and then they based it off her character from somebody else, and then they got her to voice Harley. But, yeah. With the new Naruto will come out. I got those. My son loves them. It's really weird, and with him with collecting Naruto, it's strange. Like, he wants one of each character, but he doesn't want the variant. Like when they came out with a winking Mike guy. He's like, Dad, I got Mike guy. I got Mike guy 9th inner gates, 8th inner gates. He goes, I do not want the winking Mike guy.
Grenade.
He goes, why do I need another variant that's just him winking?
So when you see me throw
Just like Kakashi. I like Kakashi. That's why we have all the Kakashis. I don't need all these Kakashis. One is enough.
Yeah, but I mean, he should do what I do at least. Like, I don't want to do that either. But if I find a variant that's better than the one I got, switch.
Yep. And see, like he did vary on that when they come out with Kakashi with his dog. He's like, Dad, I don't normally like it, but I want that one because they don't have one of the dogs. They should have did one of the dog by himself, but if they're only going to do it with Kakashi, I need that one, Dad. Some of it's crazy. In fact, it's right here. You had to have that one. It's the only one they got the dog in.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Now,
I mean, the dog by itself.
That figure is he on like a little platform with him?
He just sits there, and then you just set him down. There's no real platform.
Okay.
He just you set him on the ground by him. Okay. He's just sitting there in the air, like there. You just set him on the ground by. But if they were going to do the dog, if you actually watch it, what would be neat? They could have did a couple of times. He set them out, and there's other dogs, but that's the main one. He sent them out in packs doing tracking. If they had him bigger and all the other dogs around him, and did something like that. I mean, it's like Jiraiya. We got Jiraiya on Toad. He was happy with getting the popsicle one, and then he's got the other one from the con. And he's like, Dad, I don't need any more Jiraiya's. They're kind of beating that horse dead. It was neat for a while when I didn't have it.
Popsicle one's cool.
It is. It means
I stood in a very big line for that one.
Okay, now that's the thing about Funko. Let's be honest, everybody. Tell me if this is true or what you guys feel. Not only is it cool to have the pop, but when you go to the line or when you find that thing and the stuff you're out there looking for it, isn't that just as much a point of getting it and remember the thing of getting it as it is just the, oh, I got this cool pop. It's the, I went and I had to do this and I did this and I got it. I got up really early and I had to set up.
It was early too.
Those are the ones you remember. I mean, I can tell you the ones I went to the con. I can tell you like when the Naruto eat noodles and the second food dropped and I was in there in line trying to get them. Those ones were cool to me, and I remember that, just getting them. I mean, I don't know. The nostalgia is as much three-quarters and the having the fun and talking to people. The swaps when you get stuff in there, the different stuff we do. That's what makes it fun. At least I think. That's what started making videos is the fun.
That's why you think about it. Like, look at I think it was the last flop that you guys were all there for, and the one guy's like, "Oh, I'm thinking I wanted to start doing the Bigfoots, the Funko Bigfoots." And what happens? Bradley had a bunch of mystery boxes, pulls the Bigfoot. Yep, I have the one that you're looking for to start the collection off, and it just so happens I just pulled it 30 seconds ago in a mystery box. So I remember him pulling that, and I told the guy, it's like, well, if you don't leave with it, someone's going to leave with it. Like, it won't be here for the next one.
Has anybody here ever done a Toy Temple mystery box before or got anything from Toy Temple?
Toy Temple. I don't think so.
They're doing an all chase mystery box right now. They're $40. I bought 3 of them. I've never ordered. You can save 10% if you do the thing, and I did. It cost me $107 instead of $120. That's shipped to the door, no nothing extra, $107. $40 each. Like I posted on their thing. I said, well, I'm going to do it for the first time. And I'm going to hold this thing up.
Is it one pop?
I think so. Guaranteed chasing every one. And it's
You better not get 3 Master Chiefs or 3 Halo. That's the thing, is I'd be afraid of like 5 below chases for $40.
They got the list of how many chases are in the boxes, how many boxes are there, and what the odds are.
And there's a lot of cheap chases too. They're overproduced.
I don't know. I'm almost, because going into this year or trying to specify and my collection as far as what I want to get. Yeah, I'm going to do a few mystery boxes here and there. But I'm almost feeling like if you're going to buy a mystery box nowadays, it needs to say, hey, you're going to get value, or let you know at the beginning, hey, yep, we have a Chase mystery box. Lowest pop is $27. Box costs you $40. Highest is like $100 Chase or whatever. But I wouldn't know going into it, am I okay taking a 40% loss? Or
I'm
so?
not doing I'm never ever doing anything like that. Like when I seen Animal open up his last mystery fails, like that is proof in the pudding. Don't do it.
But I have my office girl who literally last year 5 chases, including a $600 Freddy.
Right. Gotham City, that's
like,
actually why they're doing with the fights. I understand that. No, this one, what I like about it is $39. Each box includes 1 chase. Top hit, so I don't even know how many are in the box. It just says each box has 1 chase. Top hit, randomly inserted. And then what they show you all the chases. They show you like Kakashi combo. And this is why I did it, because I like the chases. Kakashi Hokage, House of Dragons one, the Leonardo's. Another Ichigo like Reef got me.
Well, I like that House of Dragons. House of Dragons.
They got a Jujutsu Kaisen. They've got the Demon Slayer. They got the Itachi. They got the Kid Kakashi along with the Ambu Kakashi. They got the Minato Chase. And then
I think I would send all of that to you. I'm not interested in that.
they have the top hit is the Thor Chase signed. They have a King Bradley from Full Metal. They have, now you know who would get this one as soon as they have a Vegeta powering up chase. You know that Bradley get that. We got like 3 or 4 of those. They got the Gold D. Roger chase. They got the Hulk chase in it. They got the Tanjiro chase. They got the fully hollowified Ichigo. That's right. That's the one you got me, not the other one. I got the other one. And then they have the Chopper chase, the Funko Shop exclusive, and they have the Trafalgar Law chase. I have some of those chases, but most of those chases are ones that I would keep in my collection.
Yeah.
Now, my luck, I'll get like the Trafalgar Law that I already got, or the Ichigos that I already got. But that's fine. I know there's people that would take those. Those are pretty easy ones, but they're fun ones to do because I like most of those pops. Even if I get the ones that I already got, I like the pops. That to me is what made me do this one. And most of them are around $50 to $60 chases.
I don't think I got a Dragon Ball chase.
No?
I didn't know there was any really, but till I seen the Vegeta one.
Well, I
There's
got the
Vegeta,
one with
there's-
Goku. There's also Trunks has one. That's expensive as heck. You get the Trunks
Trunks has one.
one with the Dragon Ball.
Boo has one.
I'm not even know.
Yeah, and the Boo. That's the one I knew there was one of.
Boo has two.
Yeah.
Well, now you look at it, Boo has
He has
two, right?
the Galactus. Yeah, he has the Galactic chase, and then he has the Chalice chase.
Yep, I got both of those. I got one of the Vegeta ones, the Super Saiyan 2. I have the Goku one.
Doesn't Gohan? No.
Goku, where he goes the Super Saiyan with like the lightning around him.
Yeah.
Look at that. You can't see that as much, but if you look at the statue that I got from you and you were to close up, it's right above his head. It's like he's pointing up to it. The statue's right here. See how it's pointing up, and right there's that chase, the Goku.
Oh, and there's Broly and Kale chase.
Broly and Kale have chases, yep.
Yep.
Never seen them or heard of them.
I think they're what, Glow. The Broly's a Glow.
Broly's glow.
I think so.
I never went, and I regret it now because that Broly's went up so much. I never went after it because I got Broly common right up there, and it glows so much in my black light and stands out because of my Hulks up here. The Hulk in the normal black light, the normal Hulk glows as much as the chase does. I could charge it up, and the chase will glow more, but under normal, setting there under the light for normal reasons, the normal in my black light glows just as much as the chase. You don't see the difference until you shut the light off.
Yeah, and it pops out more, I think. The normal does over the chase.
Who were you trying to get in your video? The Haydn guy or the other one?
The one I had three of, the Haidon, it's
Oh,
Haidon.
yeah. Hygon.
He's got a black, different chase variant. I
think I'm gonna try for that too. Because I love all those guys. I want to get that robe. I want to get a good one. The one I've been trying for, I've been seeing too many bad reviews for it because it's too thin. But I want to get one of them robes.
They look cool. Hot Topic has a few of them, and I will tell you, you remember Dan and Ariel. Ariel had the one the Hot Topic had a while ago. She wore it because she went as one of the Toskies for Halloween last year. Her robe was nice and thick.
That is one line. That is one line of people I will get is them.
Then you're gonna like one of the videos I got coming out because I got a few of them that just come out. They just come out with that new wave that's got a lot of them. I
They
didn't know I had them.
They got 2 6-inches in that line.
Yep.
Okay.
They've got the plant guy, and then they got the guy that's like a shark.
Holds the shark swords.
Yep. Now, that's something you would like that I have. I got these in cards. In the card set I was buying, they had these the weapons.
Oh, wow. Oh.
They came in the Naruto card pack. You had to buy a box, and you got these with them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I thought the box was worth those alone. It was $40 a box, and I get one of these in every one. And that was that first set of Naruto cards. I'm like, I like the weapons. I got them laying up in front of all my little Naruto characters.
They almost look like they fit in their hand if you put it in it.
I bet they might. You know, I need to dust a lot when I take these things down to show you, and I can see the dust line and where to put them back. Not trying to tell the dirty dust secrets of Funko Pop collecting.
No.
Well, yeah, you can definitely see where I had them up there.
That's one of my oldest son's chores, coming here and
Yeah, you trust your kids to do
don't
that.
forget the tops.
My kids would be the ones that do that. Dad, it just fell while I was dusting. I don't know what happened.
Why is the leaf blower down here? I don't know.
Yeah, right.
But it's clean, Dad. He's like one of the other ones from the Luau does those mystery, but when he does his mystery boxes, I've been amazed by those he's been doing on Whatnot. I love that I got another one. I got one that's in box now. Normally I'm doing this to you, he'll be playing the game. I'll sit over there and I'll start hitting it. Dad, knock it off. Knock it off.
Send them over, Wayne.
Send him over to Reef to do mine. Wayne, with you, that's loaded. Please clarify. I don't know if he's talking something with his high heels there or what. Now, anybody who doesn't know, I'm going to give a spoiler. Wayne Deacon is Al Bundy. He must be who it was based off. Wayne is the shoe salesman. I've seen the videos of Wayne trying on the high heels. He has to be able to tell them what's comfortable. He can't let them decide.
No.
Bro, what's the trick?
Mom's out here getting hamburgers. Mom's like being amazing, making sloppy joes today. Wayne's red pumps. That's a whole nother story we could go on for a couple hours. Then I did a mystery box. I have some more of these coming. Not coming, but it's going to be open. I had West Virginia hook me up. I'm like, do me a mystery box.
Oh, nice.
They're just more cards, more of the special anniversary edition I was doing for a while. And this year,
You're ordering those, or are you getting them from somebody?
I go on Whatnot. There's a guy there in West Virginia, or I could tag you in them on Instagram, and he sells the cards.
Dude, I need some of them. Dude, nobody. I've went everywhere. Nobody even tries to get Japanese cards.
So pay attention because most people don't get it. I just found yesterday on Temu one of the sets that we were buying for $40 plus a box. They had them and they're selling them for $12. So I'm going to start paying more attention to get them. They're authentic.
They are.
They are, though. They're not the Chinese version. You know that?
They are the Chinese.
They are authentic. These are all Chinese cards. So these are all authentic off Temu because I started looking at it because it first said, you get 100 cards. And I started looking at it. Be
careful buying off Temu. Use your
no
PayPal
difference.
And guard yourself because Temu, how they're selling under costs like that, and it's what they're doing with everything. They're selling your information. So once they get your information, that's how they're doing it. There's a reason why Temu is selling the stuff so cheap. They tell you, all you got to do is look at the fine print. They can sell all that information. That's how they're doing it. So you buy the stuff, they'll sell you the stuff cheap as can be. They'll put tons of it on there cheap as can be.
So none of them cards you guys are buying are real?
Well, they're real. It just depends on what color. China and Japan.
Well, China is fake. Like, China is fake. They're not making anything real. Like, they're just not. Ask Unky. Unky's like the king of knowing of China shit. Literally.
Right.
People
don't know anything about
boxes that we're buying.
And the China ones look better. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not going to argue with that. The China ones look better, but everything China is fake.
It's not fake. They're just not as licensed.
I thought you guys were getting them from like a Japan seller or something.
Some are Japan and legitimate. Some of them, like the stuff you buy off Whatnot, that's part of the problem. Anything based off Whatnot has to have licensing paid. They can do the Bandai ones. They have to be through Bandai. If they're not through Bandai and they're fake, they can't be on Whatnot. Like the one I just showed you, the 30th
because all the stuff that we've been buying from our guys they have their own card dealer suppliers. Everything that they get is authentic.
What he's talking about is it all depends on the way it goes. Because they make cards that are not they're not sponsored by Bandai. Some of these companies make their own
thing. Yeah.
And are they 100% official? No. Are they fake? No. They're just a card company that's making cards.
Like that. Like, this isn't an official done through both those companies, but I look at the eye of the beholder. If you like them, you like them. I'm like,
yes, Umpty, I'm the same way with eBay, dude. Like, I will not buy any collectible or anything on eBay because they got like this fine print that I can't read because it's so damn small, saying it's a fake Chinese version.
Well, that is where you get ones that come out, and that, okay, let's say like the ones we were just showing you. You got this company; they make their own cards. Their company, they don't always pay Bandai the thing, but thank you. Let's see if I can get it up there so you can read it. Kaochu. They make their cards. They limit their stuff. They put it in. This is their art. This is their stuff. Are they through Bandai and through them? No. But they make the stuff. They limit their stuff. They list their cards. This is their art. It's different things. If you like the art in it, you buy it. If you don't, you don't. And you can buy fakes of these that are not by this company, and they'll make them and say they are, but it's splitting hairs.
Yeah, I remember you showing off those Pokemons, Umpty.
Right. Like Pokemon. You buy
Well, that's like people that were selling, selling photos of Stanley Cups. Not even you to take an Instagram picture, but there was listings for $200, one of the Valentine's cups.
Spoiler.
For $200, people buying them.
Spoiler.
There is a My Hero in there. Size in there. You see the two Akatsuki members. That's what I just picked up. Well, at the rate I'm making videos, that could be 3 months out because I've still got the Wave 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen over there. I haven't even got through. I never even went through all of Wave 1. I ended up putting them over there because I never got a chance. I like the way you said it. Yes, Pop Mafia. They make all kinds of fake things.
I'm interested because my conversation with somebody, the latest Temu ghost faces, apparently you can't tell the difference between a real and fake one holding in your hands. So I'm interested. I have a free one coming. Somebody bought one and is sending it to me. So I'm going to see what it looks like.
Here's the problem that goes on with some of these. And Funko's made in China. And a lot of the fakes are being made in the same factory. People could say whatever they want, but it's been
probably
proved.
Ones that were probably defects. There's probably a defect they put aside. Somebody goes and picks out of the dumpster and makes a box for it. But that's my thing. Is he's like, hey, guy was like, hey, my daughters went out on Temu, bought me the ghost face because I really want one. But he's like, I can't justify spending that money. They got it for him as a gift. And he got it, and one of his friends has a real one that he got from the original release of it. They put it side by side. Everything was matching. They fixed the M. They fixed the knife. They fixed all of the box differentials. And then even down to the same paint on the boots and stuff like that. Because that used to be the other telltale was the knife and the boots. And they're like, we couldn't tell the difference.
Umpty, that's what they're saying. Like, I gave Trent the Goku Red God, and a lot of people said it was fake. When I checked the box is 100% fake. Then somebody else has sent me information with numbers saying the Funko said that they made those ones, and that was the last batch. There was another batch that come out, and Funko said they're legitimate. Well, if the pop is legitimate, that's fine. I could see that. It wasn't as glossy and maybe it being a reject or not as good. But that box was fake as could be. You could see the difference in the quality. Even the cuts, sometimes Funko does miscut them. But you could see the difference, like the white card. It's cardboard, but it's like a whiter, better quality. And that was just a cheap, dingy brown. And all the different stuff when you go through it, and I showed it in the video, how fake it actually was. But it's really weird. People swear up and down that pop, and they've got paperwork from Funko saying it's real. So if that's the case, he's got a real pop with a fake box. So I don't know. It gets to be so much just trying to. Some of that to me gets to be a problem. If it's that, I won't even buy a pop. That's why I literally sold mine. That one, I just got tired of it because you're having to defend it being real all the time, and I don't want anything to do with it. And the one that I verified it with, it's funny because Nate Grace there, he had sold his collection, had some financial trouble, then started collecting again. And I had verified mine being real off his. If they win the Super Bowl, oh, you're going to see a party in which you've never seen. That's one thing about Detroit. They don't get violent pop. But my Lord, when the Red Wings won their last cup, there was over 1 million people in Detroit. You couldn't move. People were partying. It was insane. They talked about the gangbangers and the muggers were just out partying. They all stopped, and it was all just a big friendly atmosphere. No one could believe the way a city of Detroit acted when they actually won and how it was totally different. And if the Lions actually do it, you're going to see probably a month-long party. Nothing's coming out of Michigan. Till people
all I can say is we've already talked at work, and it sounds like if they win, everybody is calling off Monday. We will be shut down due to it.
GM has already taken, like for this game, they've already gave people time off. They were supposed to start on third shift. They're not counting on anybody coming in. They've delayed third shift start. No, you're thinking of Lansing. Every time the Spartans get eliminated or something happens and the Spartan wins, the Spartans burn out Lansing. That's not Detroit. That's Lansing. That's closer to where we live.
Yeah. That's closer to where we work. Yeah.
I worked there. That's exactly in there.
I deliver around campus, so I know how bad it gets. We have officers that tell us on game days, do not be down if it's a night game or afternoon game. Pretty much anytime after noon, 1 o'clock, don't even attempt to come down because they're not going to make us a priority if something happens. So they just say, stay away from downtown, stay away from campus, just go home.
I believe that.
I think it's a lot of different stuff. And that thing is all those factory rejects. I'm like, Funko's already proven that they can't get rid of their product properly. So I would not be shocked if it ever comes out that all their rejects are what's being sold on second and third markets.
Yeah, they're selling it and making a couple bucks off it. They're not totally. There's so much of that stuff with Funko that, unfortunately, it's like here. I want to say this and I want to say this right. Dr. Applesauce, from everything that happened, is getting out of his Funko collecting because of the problem with the boxes and all the stuff with the Wolverines and the Captain. To me, that means you never truly loved it. He's keeping stuff. But if you truly love the product, even though, and you're collecting it, yeah, they make mistakes. They're not perfect. I know that. You know that. We're going to. But it does cut into the collectability of it, is what it does. Of it.
Isn't he the same guy that got all the stuff rained on?
The stuff what?
His roof crashed in and rain got all over his stuff, his pop. Isn't that the same guy?
He had some rain, but I don't think it was all of the stuff. But yeah,
like most of
I don't follow him. I know he went to.
I don't follow him either, but he comes up on my feed.
He was very good when you first start collecting. He does a lot of stuff comparing and doing that. It just, that's what it was about. And he helped but then some of the stuff it's gone. I like his content to a point, but then it's not content I watch all the time. He
Well,
has a
no,
lot of-
because some of it was your content.
Yeah, I forgot about that. But I did like some of the things he does, but it just feels like anymore it's just like with everything, even like with us. I feel like some of the Funko stuff is getting stale because how many times can you see the Optimus Prime? How many times can it's the same thing? So it gets to be more about the interaction and the entertainment. Like that's why I try to get my girls into it more in the family because that's what it's about to me. When you're having fun doing that stuff, that's what started me doing this.
Yeah.
Not necessarily making money. I have fun doing it. Like if you look at Warren joking around, and I've got another video with her. The Monday one's going to come because I got some pops for her, and it's having the fun with the kids and going out, the hunting, the doing the stuff. The swaps were so much fun because I got to meet everybody. You got to do everything, and it's just crazy because that's what made the YouTube fun to me. I never worried about getting paid.
I'd love to go to a swap.
Right. And if you can go into the cons, that's what made it interesting. The showing stuff off and doing the stuff, showing the people and helping other collectors and new collectors. But unfortunately, you get to a point, how many new collectors are there? Right now, the world's getting tighter in money. How many new collectors are there, really? A lot of people are having to use that extra $5-10 they used to buy a Funko with to go eat. And a lot of the time right now, it's gotten to be so cost effective. Look at the other things you can get. That's where I'm scared the Funko's not realizing they've raised their price. You're paying.
Yeah, I think if I started right now, I wouldn't have done what I've done in the past year and a half. There's no way.
I've seen a lot of people lately that have been like, I see a lot of people, hey, I'm getting out. I need to sell their big lot or whatever. I'm looking at it and it's like, this is all stuff within the last 16 months of stuff coming out. And they have like 200-300 pops. And it's like, there's no money here. And I had one person I messaged because they're like, oh, hey, I have all these. I need to sell because I need a car. I was like, okay. I looked at their stuff and I was like, you got out of your 200 pops, you have 7 or 10 of them that are above retail cost. I'm like, you're looking at a few $100. You're not looking at $4,000.
Look at the stuff and how everything's dropped. Like that Ochako that was $400, almost $500 a time. I just got it for $200, and I don't expect it to go up. I expect it to stay there or go down.
Especially with the new one.
Yeah.
I don't know why they just don't do what they did back in the day, like with the Blacklight Ghost Rider bike ride. They made a little bit of them, sold them, they sold out, and never came back out again.
Right.
Point blank. Just keep doing that.
Yep. Got them.
But they're doing. I think a lot of it is they're getting behind. They got caught behind because at first they were like, hey, yep, everybody during COVID was forerunning collectibles and stuff like that. Everybody's going after that. And all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, now we need wave 2 and 3 and 4 of certain pops. Well, they're still stuck on wave 1, trying to get them all out, overproducing. And through all of this, the one collectible that I've seen that has skyrocketed and has yet to fall has been sports cards. Here's people selling a box with like 10 cards or less for thousands of dollars. And they're opening it up, and it's literally cards that are labeled to under 100. And people
because sports cards did
money.
Nobody else did. They pulled the brakes, and instead of mass producing, they kept just enough out there. They didn't overproduce. You hit on the head right now. Look at the difference, okay? Tenya Ida, Grail. They didn't produce that many of them. They had an issue with the glasses, so they stopped producing them. My Hero, a common, became a Grail because they didn't make a ton of them. A bunch of their common ones became Grails because they never overproduced them. Now they think, oh, everybody wants them. I got to throw 50, 60,000 of these out here. The Funko Shop exclusives are 20 to 25,000. Why are they not selling out? Well, the only reason One Piece sells out is, unfortunately, just like with all the There are 20 to 25,000 One Piece fans out there. They're 30 to 40 because it's been around so long.
These are a good example too. When Metallica came out, sold out, only had a few of them, sold out, never comes back out again. Now they're like $150, $200 for it. But Def Leppard comes out, Blink 182 comes out, and they can't sell them for $10 because there's so many of them.
Mass overproducing. When you start taking, just like I was looking at the Ginyu Force, I was going to buy them. I was going to buy the Glow in the Dark. But every FYE I go to has a set of them.
That's why I want either the 5-pack or I'm going to wait for me to have to get a hairdryer and pull off that $7.99 sticker on all the glow-in-the-dark ones when they're buy one, get one half off. Or buy one, get one free on their clearance.
Yep. And that's it. They don't realize it's like there's a perfect example. The Ginyu Force comes out. So we just talked about that. We come out with a 5-pack. We come out with the glow in the dark. We come out with the commons. And we mass produce all of it. And then wonder why nobody wants it. There's thousands of us sitting there.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Drew. Chases now. Like there's hundreds of companies that'll sell you the Chase and Common for $60.
Yep.
Now even less. Like there's that Ochako that just came out. It's what, a $30, $35 pop. Buy it now, guaranteed you're going to have it.
That's what he's saying. You go to the companies, you can buy them. Any common Chase will not be worth much. But it's the ones like, okay, where you get the value. It's going, do the Chalice. Chalice is going to have that boo forever. If you've got the pre-release one, that's where this come in, and that's where that pre-release sticker, why it's such a big deal for Chalice. Because once you have that pre-release, that makes it worth more. Take from the Jujutsu Kaisen, I have the one with AO, and the pre-release is $160. If you just have the normal one, it's like $60 for that Chase. It's $100 more for that pre-release sticker. The stickers have always been a thing. You could only get so many of them. There'll never be more of them.
And that would be Chalice is a company I've always had great success with. I haven't had any issues with them.
Chalice is a great company. I've had good with. Shumi's another one I've always had good luck with.
I like Chalice. The only thing that bugs me about Chalice is that $20 label mark on a pop. Like it's always been that.
But
even when pops were $11.99, you still have to pay $20 for a Chalice.
And it's getting that way. Everybody's going to keep it going, and that's where again I was talking about there a second ago. How much longer can Funko compete in that price range at $20 instead of the $10? What they don't realize is now you're talking Band Presto, and they've been there. You can get Band Prestos for $10 and $20.
Dude, there's so many handmade by robots that I need for my set right now, and I'm like looking at their site, Handmade by Robots site, how their prices just keep going and going, but I can still go to Walmart and they're the same price as they were a year ago, cheap.
Right.
We also got
crazy.
Handmade by Robots is in the process of moving too, so they got a whole new facility coming along. So
yeah, guys, and that's what it's about.
But they've also got a lot of exclusive and more.
The fun is what makes it. The exclusive is pretty much what I'm going to be going after. I mean, there's a lot of stuff now that it's not worth unless it's exclusive. I mean, I still get most of it, and I'm eventually going to be just like, you know what, no. And I'll do a day just like when the swap, and I'll walk in $5 a pop. I don't care. That's a $30 pop. I don't care. I just don't want it in my house anymore.
That's like my swap. Like the last one, I literally have boxes of just all these are $5, all these are $10. I have a $15 stack. I have a 20 and up stack. It's get them out if you want them. They're cheap.
That's part of the thing why I stopped doing. I'm trying not to do mystery boxes, but it's a fun content. It's a way to interact. I get the kids involved, and the kids like to do them, and it's fun. Sodas, I just stopped those because what killed the soda game is the unnumbered and the $20 price tag. Once you went above,
rewinds, because from the sounds of it, Funko sodas are about dead, and they're replacing them with rewinds.
I don't like rewinds. That's great. I'll never buy those.
I've not bought one of them yet. And I'll always buy sodas. I like sodas. I like the enjoyment of opening it, hoping for a chase. You know what I mean? But that's one thing I haven't done either. I've never bought one of them unnumbered sodas yet. I'm not doing it. I don't care what it is. I'm not doing it.
I think I got a couple.
I mean, Justin at Key Tons of Fun, he does make good points on why he buys them unnumbered ones. But as far as I'm concerned, nah, man. Like it would have to be like a even if they were black lights, it would have to be like a black light that I'm like, yeah, dude, that's coming out. And I don't think it's ever gonna happen. Not an unnumbered one.
Just wait. Black light, unnumbered, hollowed Ichigo. They're dropping
It's
it
not
tomorrow.
happening.
We're buying it.
It's not happening.
If it did,
Even if they're listening, it's not happening.
Black light, unnumbered.
Pop, he just said it best. Imagine if Blanca put out too many tickets. Nobody would have bought them. Everybody'd have been like, no golden ticket.
Well, no, because you send the kids there to die.
None of them died.
Figuring out what's going on.
They
They
went
just
home with a
disappeared
new
forever.
No, they all left at the end.
Oh, trade. Yeah, that's what they want you to think.
Oh, TargetCon's coming out with some new black lights too, so I'll be digging them out. I think they got some Stranger Things ones coming out.
It's a 2-pack Stranger Things blacklight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made the mistake.
I was hoping they were going to announce the. I was hoping they were going to announce the. What was it? The Splinter soda, but they didn't. So I don't know when that's coming out.
Yeah, I don't know why they made the same exact Eddie Funko for TargetCon Blacklight. They made the same exact one. It just has a TargetCon sticker on it.
They're doing that stuff again.
It's the same exact
Then they got the 10-inch Umbreon. One in the I think one from the little poster, the Netflix one.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, but the Netflix one I still need to get. Is that something you get on their site?
I got it in a mystery box.
I need that one bad. This is the one they're doing They're doing at TargetCon, and it's the same exact one. But just instead of a Entertainment Earth sticker, it's got TargetCon.
Got them. I agree. All collectible things. As soon as people had to go back to work and stop, that's where I'll be honest with you. We're launching these new vehicles. We're gonna have 3 new vehicles launched this year, and I think it's end up working until we get that third shift. I'll be done collecting, not because I'm done collecting, but because I won't be able to get out. 12 to 16-hour days at work and working 6 days to 7 days a week, I'm going to be swamped. And as the repairs build up, because that's what happens when you launch a new vehicle, not everybody knows how to do it. So that means your repair deck gets full. When your repair deck gets full, I work a lot of days they don't. The mistake I made was taking a job with responsibility. So I'm going to end up be working, having cars on days that everybody else has off. I'm going to still be in the shop. My check will be nice. I'll tell you, I'll end up with a lot of money this year. But it'll suck because I won't be spending it. The wife and kids will be. I haven't heard about that Jar Jar and Grievous, but I bet that would be cool.
I'd get a Jar Jar pop. That'd be the only Star Wars pop I would want.
I like Jar Jar. A lot of people hated on him. He got a lot of hate, but I'm like going, why?
I know Umpty's all about Jar Jar for 2024.
No, Pop, we have not won electric yet. That is something we laugh at here in Michigan. That's Chicago about when they got the -20 and the electric cars and they were screaming at Elon Musk to fix it. Something I've said from day one. When you live in extreme environments, those cars don't work.
You're not traveling distances in them things either, dude. I mean, what are you going to go from Florida to California, 40 miles an hour?
You can go full speed. They're fast.
They're fast.
You can't.
Yeah, they're fast, but you got a couple hundred, and then it's done. Usually it's about 200 or so. Like that new truck,
200 to 300
is
miles is all you need.
that new Elon truck or whatever was ridiculous. It performing half of what it was supposed to do.
Then you got to take him. After then, you got to find a place to charge it, and you literally have to wait 45 minutes to an hour and a half to get a full charge. If you can get on and charge it. And then when it's cold, here's the best part. Like what was going on in Chicago and here in Michigan. We're hitting those negative degrees. They had to pull the cars inside, get them inside to warm them up because in that cold, they can't take a charge. Some of them
I didn't know they went that fast.
There's so much of it that just
They're not
doesn't
golf
make sense.
carts.
Well, I know, but a golf cart don't go 40 miles an hour.
In Michigan, they do.
What?
Build it up. We got some of them off-road golf carts we use that they race on the track playing around with.
Oh, my
Them
God.
bad boys up. We got Redneck Bubba in his garage with a gear shift.
Oh, God. You can run faster than the ones down here on the golf courses.
Yeah, but they got people in there that are just a few months away from expiring.
The old people. Our old people from Michigan go there when they can't handle the speed up here anymore.
Dude, our golf courses have people my age and under.
Oh, we don't have ours on the golf course.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ours
about
are for ours are for going house to house.
Yeah, even the 55 and up communities, if you go to their golf courses, it's young people drinking their asses off. That's it. You see all the old people. You see all the old people in the restaurant.
Gotham's telling you, bigger governor, bigger clutch spring. There you go. That's all you need.
Guys, I gotta go drop off the kids. So if you guys are still on, I'll hop on here in a little bit. All right. So
all right, we won't be very much longer, my man. Take it easy. We'll get off. We're gonna call this a quick one.
All right. See you guys later.
Fat guy got to eat before the game. We eat at halftime, but I have to get a snack before the game. See ya. Has a winch and a light bar, a windshield. Gotham's telling you, man, some of these golf carts are bad. You go out there and pull your four-wheel drive out with his golf cart.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I'll have to see if I can get some pictures. There's some pretty big ones beefed up around here. And there's some ones with big mudders on them and stuff. See,
now I've seen the mudder ones for the people that hunt down here. But that's about it. They're not going 40 miles an hour. I mean, they're not.
They're off on a flat thing. They'll fly. Yeah, those electric cars are actually very, very quick.
And the whole electric car thing, the only reason I didn't know they went fast is because when they're in front of me down here, I'm honking. I'm honking at them constantly. Go, go. Why are you in the fast lane in that thing?
Trust me, there's so many of them things. That's one of the things I laugh. My son thought I was crazy. A couple of years ago, I told him, we go to Grand Rapids. I'm like, look at all these Teslas. It's summer. Wait for winter. Winter comes. I'm like, where are all those Teslas? He's like, Dad, I don't see any of them. I said, I know, because it's cold. They're not driving them. The batteries die. And that's what's going on. And it's funny because when we had our contract, they were telling us we shouldn't be greedy and we should be cheap because all these electric cars are coming and everything's going to change in the transition. And as soon as the contract was over, all the auto industry said, these electric cars suck. We're not switching over to them. We can't sell them. Nobody wants them. They're such a pain in the butt. They're not what they need to be. And now the companies, Ford, Chrysler, GM, and even all the other ones are starting to rebel against electric cars because it's a stupid idea. Somebody got it in their head because I don't want to say politics, but we have a current president that thinks we need to get away from fossil fuels. And I agree with that. But let's come up with a better idea, not force an idea down your throat that's not there.
Yeah, I got a really good idea. Stop letting 80-year-olds and 90-year-olds drive around. There's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way.
You know, that ain't even on age. You could take some of the. I got to know a few old guys up here that'll blow your doors off and be the one up your ass going, "Come on, move!"
Oh, they're down here too.
It's the.
And they're little, but down here they got the antique cars.
Classics and those. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those have got to be amazing.
We got antique car shows in our town every Friday at our little city area.
Yeah.
And like all those dudes in muscle cars are like 90 years old. Got like 66 Impalas, all that kind of stuff. 90-year-old.
Pulling hole shots.
Revving it up. Vroom, vroom. Ready to go.
I like it. I agree with you, Gotham. You're preaching on that. Anything you want to say, Reef? I think we're going to wrap this thing up and call it a day. I'm ready to go eat a little.
Just want to thank everybody that showed up in this daytime edition of NFO and all my new members because I am monetized now.
Sweet. Congratulations, my friend. I'm really happy for you.
Yeah, got the monetization and the Fortnite creator code. Things are looking up.
Go. Next time I buy a Fortnite thing, I want to put that in. I haven't bought anything for the girls in forever. So I
Because it's all been doo-doo in the shop. They don't ever change anything out of the shop anymore that much.
Well, when's the next season pass coming? I'll have to buy 2 to 3 of those. March?
Yeah, like this was a long season pass. Dude, I'm like level 240 almost. Like that's how long this pass is.
Wow.
I can't even get anything anymore. I've been like a month. I can't even get any new challenges or nothing because I did them all.
You still got them, or are they just sitting there in the garage, or just sell them? Said he built a 46 and a 66.
And the prices got bad.
Gas prices went crazy. Yeah, you know what? If it's for fun, I ain't never worried about gas prices. I'm only worried about gas prices when it comes to driving back and forth to work.
Yeah, you're not
on vacation or anything like that. I don't even worry. I just go.
Yeah, you're not seeing these guys in these antiques driving to the store every day. They're just driving to the thing every Friday. That's it. They're not putting gas in that.
Dude. Especially when you go, boom, that's $100.
That's what my wife said the other day when we passed the place. Everyone was like, vroom, vroom, vroom. Like every car was doing, and it was like hundreds of dollars being wasted.
I always laughed, and it was, I've had my first job when I was 14. Had my first car at 16. Take it easy, Gotham. And I can remember when I would pull out and I'd see the kids in high school squealing their tires. And I'd look at my girl at the time. I'd be like, you know what that means to me? She goes, what? I don't buy my own tires. I pay for my own stuff. The first time you have to buy a set of tires and you realize what they cost and you realize what that does and how you stop doing that. Well, all right, guys, I want to thank everybody for stopping. There'll be a lot of stuff coming out. Like I said, we got a pop hunt video tomorrow coming out. We didn't even ask whose channel is it on next week.
I mean, I could do it.
We will figure it out. As of right now, I think we're going to be on Reef's channel next week. I put that in the thing. I had no idea where it was going to be in tomorrow's. I'm like, we'll figure it out.
It was supposed to be T-Roy's week like 2 weeks ago, and he took it away from me. And then the next week, it was someone else. So I'm like, I'll let you guys flow with it. You guys want to keep hosting, keep hosting. I don't need my hours anymore. I'm legit now.
I'll tell you the same thing. I don't even know that I'm worried about ever getting monetized. I kind of been set back, and every time I think it'd be nice, I think, I don't even want to put all that effort in. I like doing here. I
don't put any effort in it, man. You're putting too much effort in it, posting them videos every day with 38 views. Do a 2-hour live and get 110 views and like 50 hours. Then you'll think different. You're not, you know what I mean? I'm not putting any effort in it. This is what I'm doing, Animal.
I have fun messing around with my kids. That's what started these videos. I never did them or anything attempting to be monetized. The lives were something I started doing because Killa wanted to do them. And I started doing them with you guys because I was having fun hanging out with you guys. And I never got into doing all the lives just to do live. I've talked about doing video games and never set it up. It's one of those things I just haven't got around to.
That's one thing I'm slacking hard on is them random lives. I used to do them a lot.
I like doing the videos with my kids.
Right.
Wow. And that's why I put them out there. Doesn't mean I edit. Doesn't mean I do things. Yeah. But it's something I enjoy. I don't know why I like doing it.
That's all that matters.
And it's like you just right there. It doesn't matter that I don't feel like I'm getting enough watch hours. I don't worry. And that's what it's been. I figured that out a long time ago. As much as Killa helped me in the beginning, Killa's do this, push. I'm like, I don't want to.
Well, you're past him now.
Yeah. I kind of like just sitting back, being me and doing what I do and laughing and joking and hanging out. And that's all I ever wanted to do. And I'm happy with it. And someday, if I ever get enough views and enough people and I do manage to get monetized, I'm not even for sure I'll do the paperwork.
That's not bad.
I do what I do. I don't know.
I think mine took like 12 minutes.
I don't know. Bradley was telling me he got set up and's done already at CCF and was crazy. But all right, guys, the game is going to be on in an hour. I really appreciate everybody stopping. I love hanging out with everybody. Reef, I don't know if you want me to send just those two to you. We'll talk about that, or if you want me to wait and get something else to go with it. With those, like I said,
I don't mind you sending those two. I should be shipping yours out soon.
You already got that done?
Oh, it's getting there.
Sweet.
The only thing that's taken me long is, you know how I do the videos of it spinning normal and then spinning around again with the first phase of the glitter, the sand, and then the third phase and the fourth. That's the only thing that's taken me a long time right now because I have to reset everything up from like right now. But yeah, man, I'm cruising. I'm working on Trent's too.
Sweet. You gonna do yours just like mine, or you gonna do yours different?
All right, I'll spoil it. So
I don't care.
I'm gonna do mine first. What I'm doing is I'm flocking a suit. If that turns out great, I'm gonna do his wings and then send that to you. And his halo. And I'm gonna send that to you. So I'm gonna send you the one I'm doing first, which I'm saying is mine because if I mess up his suit, it is what it is. I'm gonna do yours without the suit and do what you wanted in the first place, the wings and the halo.
If something happens, don't worry. I can get more of those pops. They're really cheap. They're really easy. That's why I said it's a great one to customize because they're all over the place. I can get them left and right.
Well, I barely messed up my first Ichigo head. When I flocked his hair, I barely messed up. Like you could feel one of his spikes that come out. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like Kakarot's hair is or Goku, one of the spikes. Well, one of his spikes, some reason had like hard rockiness on it. Like I don't know if something mixed up in the flock or something, but you can't like take that off and try it again. Like you're done. As soon as you do it, you're done. So I've only messed up once. But what I'm saying is if I do mess up that suit on Goku, I'm just going to keep the mess up, put that, because to be honest with you, the mess ups you can't really see. You'd have to rub it.
Right.
What I mean?
You act like I'm not very picky. I don't know if you've noticed.
Dude, I'm real picky. Yo, hey, if this thing right here is pushed out more than this one up here, I'm not having it.
And that's it. It's all it is. I just think it's cool what you do, and I just think it's cool to put them out here and display and have different thugs up. I'm not ever going to worry about it, man. That's just the point. I mean, especially as I make the joke, with what I'm paying for them, I don't worry. You never charge me, I never charge you. So why? I can't worry. You can't ever worry when it's free. That's the biggest thing I always tell people. Someone started complaining about something one time. I can't remember what it was. I'm like, so what'd you pay for that? And they're like, what? I had sent somebody something a long time ago. One of the first people, they complained about a box. And I'm like, really? What'd you pay for that? They're like, what do you mean? I said, what did you pay for? Well, nothing. I won it. I said, exactly. So you're going to complain because it got to you with a little dent in the box? I had it in a protector. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like to charge people for anything. I hate it because then if something does, like if I was to let you pay for these and they got down there in one of the corners, you look at it and go, dude, I don't like this. Well, then I feel bad. But now if you say, hey, dude, this corner sucks, I can be like, so what'd you pay for, Reef? I gave it to you, man. I don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I hate selling stuff to friends. I'd rather give it to a friend all day long because then if something's not right, I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, the only time I ever got sour over a box like that was with Bradley. Like, that hit me hard, dude. Like, it hit me hard. I pay that much money for a box and it come destroyed like that. Like, he shouldn't even have sent it. But that was the only time I've ever been sour about a box.
See, and I didn't know anything about that one, so it's just the way it is. I mean,
From now on, they come out. Like, if I get a box and it's not to my satisfaction, that's in my out of box collection now.
there's some of them that I don't put back in the box because, like, okay, even here with the chase roulette I just did, when you take this guy out and you can see the weapons and everything, that's just the point with Funko. Sometimes they need to be out of box.
Yeah, I agree.
This thing looks so cool out of the box. I didn't even put it back in. I just put it in my son's collection. Brett's right up here. I said, nope, that one's staying out.
Yeah, I agree. I never even dude, until not too long ago. I mean, months, not even. I didn't have one out of box pop really. But now I don't mind them. Like you said, now when you look at it out of box, it definitely is an awesome sight, man. All the detail in them and stuff.
Yeah. It's just neat stuff. I mean, there's so much of it. The Krampus is one I like to explain to people because if you see the Krampus, you can't see the little kid on his back. You
Yeah.
take the little kid in the backpack.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right, man. I am starving, guys.
Yep.
Thanks for watching. We're going to end this bad boy and say, have a good day. Peace.
Peace.